Project 15 Smartboard presentation. Today we're going to be in a K through 2 second grade or third grade classroom, and we're going to be exploring the world of color. We'll be talking about things such as color, color wheel, tints, shades, the primary colors, complementary colors, the value scale, and secondary colors.
The color is the hue, value, and intensity of an object as seen by the human eye. And the color wheel is a tool often used by artists and students. A color wheel is a diagram that displays a layout of colors and explains their relationship to each other. Alright, now we're going to create circles to add into the circle wheel, or the color wheel. Alright, and we're going to move them. I'll do the primary colors. Okay, and then going to color them. Red, yellow, and circle. Blue. Okay, would you like to come up and do the secondary colors for me, please?
Okay. Okay. Complementary or secondary colors are orange and green and purple. And they would go, purple goes down here because red and blue make purple. Green goes up here because blue and it just hates me. Okay, orange goes there because red and yellow make orange.
Alright, now we're going to talk about primary colors. The primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. And then secondary colors, whenever you mix the primary colors, you'll get orange, green, and violet.
Okay, and I'm going to do a little exercise showing how primary colors combined make secondary colors. Okay, red and yellow equal orange, so I'm going to come here, I'm going to make another circle. I thought I did, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I'm going to do another circle right here. Okay, and this is going to be, fill this in. Oops, we don't want to do that. Come right here and select it. Am I not selecting it right? There it goes. Now it wants to be selected. Now I can fill, solid fill, and this is my orange. Okay, then blue and yellow is green. So I'm going to come here and make another circle. That's going to be my green fill. So I'll try to select this a little better once I hit my cursor again. And select this. Solid fill, and this will be my green. Is that green enough for us? Okay. And then finally, red and blue primary colors equal our violet or our purple. So I'm going to need another circle here. That will be my purple. And I will hit my cursor here, go back to this, select, solid fill, and hit purple. Okay.
Okay, next we're going to learn about neutral colors, cool colors, and warm colors. Cool colors are blacks, browns, grays, whites. Cool colors are blues, greens, purples, or violets, and these colors suggest coolness and appear to recede from the viewer. Warm colors are red, yellow, orange. These colors suggest and appear to be warm to the viewer. So next we want to do a little activity to make sure you've got the hang of this, and we just want to separate cool, warm, and neutral colors. I will go ahead and do this for you guys. We know that yellow is a warm color, so we just want to drag it here. We know that orange is a warm color, so we want to drag it there as well. And red. Now, cool colors, blue, purple, whoops, purple, and neutral colors, brown, gray, white, and black.
Going.
Okay, the next thing we're going to learn about is called tints and shades. A tint is simply a tone of a color made by adding white. So, for example, when we take the color red, like we have right here, and we were to add white to it, you would get pink. Okay? A shade is when we have a darker value of a hue made by adding black to the color or its complement. So it's opposite of a tint. So tint, you add white. Shade, you add black. So if I were to take the color red, and we wanted to make it darker, then we would simply add black to it. An example of this would be, if I turned this, it's over here, if I turn this red, just a simple red, and then I hit more, when we go up, we're adding white. So there's your whites, and it would turn pink. If we go down, we're adding black, and it would be a darker color. So a shade, you add black, white, a tint, you add white. So here, we're going to determine which of these is a tint versus a shade from the original color. The first one we have is green. We have these two green stars. For this green, we added white because it's a lighter color. So then, we're going to put it under tints. For this green, we added black to make it darker. So that's going to be a shade. Here we have purple and another purple. Which one do you guys think we added white to? Jeanette, would you like to tell me which one? Did we add white? Was this a tint or is this one a tint?
The first one.
Very good. We added white to make it a lighter purple. So therefore this is a shade of purple. The next one we're going to do is yellow. Get this yellow one. Here we have a lighter yellow, so it's going to be a tint. And a darker mustard color yellow means that we added black to it, so it's going to go under shades. Here, we have reds. We have two of them that became darker red, therefore we know that we added black to them. And here, we added white to the red and it made pink, so it's simply a tint of red. Here, we have orange, but it's a lighter orange, so that's going to go under our tints because we simply added white. Here we have two different blues. We have a light blue, which means we added white, so it's going to go under tints, and a darker blue, which means we added black, so it's a shade.
Go ahead.
Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about in our presentation is complementary colors. Okay, here I have red, yellow, and blue. Okay, so what we need to know is what a complementary color is, and these are colors opposite of each other on the color wheel. So I'm going to match the squares with a complementary color. The complementary color of red is green. So I'm going to create another square here. Alright, and then I'm going to select it. I am going to select it. Okay, and I'm going to solid fill that, and that's going to be my green. Okay, the next thing is the complementary color to yellow, which is purple. Okay, alright, so now I'm going to go create another square right here that is complementary color, and that's going to be purple. So I'm going to hit this, fill this in, solid fill that in with my purple color. So that's complementary color of yellow. And finally, for my blue square, the complementary color is orange. Thank you. Auburn, right? Thank you. All right. So my auburn colors here, complementary to blue, is orange. I'm going to create my square right here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click that, select on it, and I want to fill that in over here with orange, and I have my auburn complementary color of orange. So red and green are complementary colors, again, which means they're opposite of each other on the color wheel. Yellow, and I have my violet or my purple, and then blue and orange.
Go.
The last thing we're going to talk about today is making a value square. When we think of values, we think of low to high or high to low. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create 5 squares. I'm going to go down here, select my square, and create. Then I'm going to choose my cursor again, select this, go down, and I'm going to actually use the infinite cloner since I'll be creating several of them. And I'm simply going to touch the edge and move it over. So 3, 4, and 5. So now I have 5 squares. I'm going to select my cursor again. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose any color. For this, we're going to use blue. Take off the infinite cloner. And go down here to solid fill. And I'm going to choose blue. The next one I'm going to do, select the next one. Choose my solid fill. Go to more. And we're going to go up here. And we're going to go all the way up. And we're going to select a very light blue. Okay? And we're going to hit OK. So here we have a really light blue. We have our original blue. And then we want our original blue to be right here in this middle. So we want to have 2 that are lighter, which would be our tints. So we need another one between these 2 values. We're going to go to solid fill. We're going to hit blue again. We're going to go to more. And we're going to go right there in the middle is your actual color shade, your original color. We went up top to get the first value. And now we're going to go about halfway and select it. So we have something lighter than our original color, but darker than our first tint. So now that we've added white to the color to create the first 2 values, we have our original color, and we're going to add black to become shades. Go over here to solid fill again, hit our blue, hit more, and we're going to go about half. We're going to go all the way down till it's almost black, a very, very dark blue, and hit OK. And that is going to be our last shade. Select our last shape here. Do solid fill, hit blue, and we want to go about halfway between the bottom and our original color. Okay, and here it is. The only other thing you can do is when we create a value square, we can number them as well. So we're going to pick up the red pen and we're going to number them 1. This will be 2. This would be 3, 4, and 5. So now we've created a value scale using the color blue from 1 to 5.